got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA.
Welcome to an episode of the Quick Convo. I'm one of your hosts, Owen, and I got my co-host with me, James. What's happening, playa?
What's good, my brother?
So on these episodes of Quick Convo, it's exactly what it is. It's a quick convo. And with James and I, what we're going to do, we're going to talk a lot about sports and a lot about entertainment. So with that being said, it is Pro Bowl Sunday.
It is. I just saw a couple highlights, and
Yeah.
For a couple years there, the Pro Bowl was struggling a little bit there. So I'm glad they revamped it.
It was boo-boo.
Yeah.
It was boo-boo. It was, hey, y'all should turn this to a flag football game.
Yeah, like it's much better. Much better. Because you don't want players to get injured. So it's like, you know what? Let's just do flag football. It works easy for everyone.
You know what I think is dope about it, though? Like the flag football part of it is, because in football, right, it's a helmet. So you never see, like, the actual player.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you take his shit off on the sideline, do whatever. But I think it's dope when they do the flag football because then you kind of see the player, right? So, and also,
I mean, that's kind of the bad thing about football. You don't really get to like see the players. It's just like, yeah, like I know it's Patrick Mahomes out there, but like I can't see his face. I can't really see anything around him besides number 15 on the back. So,
right, like you fall in love with like a number rather than an actual person.
Yep.
But speaking of football, and entertainment, I think we've kind of gotten to a point where they're starting to mesh, especially now with Taylor Swift in the building. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a lot of upset people about Taylor Swift. I mean, honestly, it's never really bothered me. I think it's beneficial for everyone. It's beneficial for the NFL. It's beneficial for her. It's beneficial for Travis. I mean, he's kind of blown up a little bit. I mean, obviously me and you knew who he was, but he has a much more broad audience now because of her. So I think it's kind of benefited everybody.
He's got all of the under 18 white women in the house now.
Yes. Correct. He's got all of the Swifties.
You know, it's crazy. He went from dating like this black, like 100% black girl, right?
Yes.
Like he had the fades,
to the exact opposite side of the spectrum.
Man, he was coming to the cookouts and everything, and now it's like, Travis, what you doing, baby?
Let's just be clear here. Taylor's an upgrade. Okay, guys, like you might get mad at that statement, but we gotta
it's a bold statement.
We gotta call a spade here. That is an upgrade. Bold statement. So definitely an upgrade.
Financially.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it's if you care about things outside of physical appearance, it's an upgrade.
I wonder though, like why are people so mad? Like, for example, like in my house, we are mad. Like, why every commercial break before we go to, or after every break in the game, who do you see? Boom, Taylor Swift. She didn't do shit in the game. Her boyfriend didn't do shit in the game, and boom, there she go.
Yeah, it's so crazy because, kind of what I told you the other day about like how the New York Times they did like where they measured how much time, and she's shown like 20 seconds a game. Now, it doesn't seem like that because it seems like every single minute they're panning to her in the suite, but it's like, it's only 20 seconds of a 3.5-hour broadcast. Like, but our brains just get programmed to, man, why are they showing Taylor Swift so much?
I guess. Okay, look. So look, I just looked it up. So as it turns out, Swift was shown on air 7 different times for a total of 44 seconds of the entire broadcast. Right.
Yeah, they like said something about the Miami game, I think it was.
Yeah.
Where they like showed her more than average.
Duh, it's in Sports Illustrated.
Yes.
Taylor made
Yes.
Sports Illustrated, yo. 44 seconds. And people are pissed.
Yeah. So when you really measure that out over a 3.5 hour broadcast, 4 hour broadcast, that ain't nothing.
44 seconds.
It's 44 seconds. That ain't nothing.
And people are real willing to throw their TVs. Talking about, why the
Yes.
fuck they keep showing this bitch? Travis ain't
They
done shit
show,
yet.
if they show Taylor Swift one more time, I'm switching over to another game.
Bro, hey, look, that's how people are too. Like, throw one wrinkle in something that they like, and they like, fuck it, throw
Yep.
it away, throw it away. We hate Travis, burn his jersey. Hey, babe, get his
Throw
jersey,
it
burn
away.
that shit.
Throw it
Kills
away.
me.
I'm not watching another football game ever again.
Man, it's like, I'm done with the NFL. This is why I can't fuck with the NFL. You're like, what, sir? It's easy. Like, what do you mean? 44 seconds. I want to know how many
44
people
seconds.
hear that and they're like, oh, damn, I haven't seen that long.
Yeah.
But I guess 7 times for what, though?
I would bet you if you ask the average person, how long do you think, on average, Taylor Swift has been on your screen during a
Every
football
goddamn
game?
minute.
That hey, she was on there 30 minutes.
Every
So,
goddamn
sir,
minute. What do you mean? The game is
sir,
3 hours. She was on there every hour.
she actually was only on there about 25 seconds, sir. Well, no, I don't believe that.
Listen, I was at beat ups for 3 hours. She was on the TV every other minute. Fuck
She
it.
was on there the whole time.
Nah, bruh. I wonder, you know what I do wonder? How much money she is generating for the NFL right now.
300 million,
Like,
bro. They did a study. 300 million.
dog, no wonder they showing her at, for 40, wait, hold on. For 44 seconds, she made 350 million.
It's
Well,
like
the NFL did.
330. It's like 330 million or something wild like that. Which is
Jeez
like,
Louise.
of course they're going to continue to show Taylor Swift. If so, you're telling me over basically a 5 month span, 4 month span, she
Bro,
generated over $300 million.
this number is wild. $331.5 million.
Correct.
Boy, the Chiefs said, hey, you could come anytime.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, but that's just
And
for the, well,
the
that's the
thing that
NFL
gets
and the Kansas City Chiefs.
the thing that gets lost too is so Andy Reid knew Taylor Swift before any of this
Mm-hmm.
happened, but nobody's going to discuss anything about that because that ain't the hot topic to discuss. But
No.
yeah, like he's known the Swift family forever, but you know, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's never really bothered me, but I get it.
So it has been a topic of discussion in our house. Like,
People care about their football.
who cares that she in the press box? Okay, who cares? Got people waiting outside the bathroom for her to come out. Like,
I think if it was just some girl that we didn't know about, I don't think people would be upset. I think it's the fact that it's Taylor Swift and she doesn't appeal to every audience that people are mad.
I wonder though. Okay, on the flip side, like, what if it? So, like, you know how there's rumors of like Kim and Odell dating.
Mm-hmm.
Would that get the same type of publicity? Would that get the same type of hype? Would
No,
that, right?
no.
Could anybody compete with that shit?
I don't think. I don't think there's one person, one female artist. I would actually argue artist period right now that can compete with Taylor Swift.
So Beyonce was dating Lamar Jackson.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
crazy,
It's not gonna
right?
move the needle. Not like Taylor. It's gonna move
Damn
the
it,
needle,
white
but not like
folks.
Taylor.
Oh my gosh. I, if Beyonce was dating, well, first off, obviously Beyonce don't care about looks, so Lamar Jackson might have a chance.
Hey, hey. Lamar Jackson's good at a lot of things, but physical appearance might not be
That's not it.
might not be high up on the list.
Hey, there's a reason he's not at the Pro Bowl. He got to keep his helmet on.
He's a man. Well, so like he doesn't fit the like you look at what's a good example? You look at like Jalen Hurts,
Yeah,
and then a Lamar Jackson.
yeah,
Jalen's
Booga
got the
Wolf.
clean cut, right? Like
Yeah,
he just fits more.
but I mean, Lamar, he blackety black. He okay. He
Lamar
on the right
is
team.
black. He's got the He's got the like Southern accent. Like
He on the right
he's
team.
yeah,
Like the
yeah,
only other team I think he could play for would be Atlanta.
yeah. Like it's kind of like Jalen Hurts wouldn't fit Baltimore.
Mm-mm. No, Jalen Hurts is a stand up citizen.
He is
He is for the people. He is the Barack Obama of the of quarterbacks.
stand up citizen getting paid a shitload of money.
Man. So speaking of that, I'm not gonna lie. I was really disappointed to not see the Ravens make the Super Bowl.
So yeah, I thought the Ravens were gonna win. Um, just kind of based on how they played the whole season. The Chiefs kind of stumbled their way through this entire year,
Taylor carried them the whole
um,
way.
and um, yeah, Lamar is obviously gonna probably win a second MVP, and he just wasn't ready. I mean, the Chiefs have a really good defensive coordinator that said
Should be a head coach.
we're gonna blitz you, and we're gonna see if you can beat us, and he couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Man, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Watching that game, I'm like, this shit is definitely scripted. Like, literally watching that game and knowing football like I know football, I'm sitting here like, first off, anybody watching that game who was going for the Ravens was cussing Lamar Jackson. Nigga, run! Like
Run,
there, there
yes.
is somebody at home that was at home with his jersey on, talking about, oh, why is this nigga not running?
There were some clear opportunities for him to run, and he just did not want to do it.
No, and then when he did run, he ran like he was scared. So it was
Yeah.
like, okay, are we really doing this? Or and then this is another thing too that like made me kind of speculate that it could be rigged. Delvin Cook didn't touch the field. My man
Nope.
has back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons, and he just got on the team, and y'all didn't use him, but not one time.
Yeah, I mean, you could say like he doesn't know the playbook. No, just hand off the ball.
He's
It's
a
really that
he
simple.
don't know to play with. He's a running back. Hey, look, we run
Yes,
the power,
just
we run the dive, we run the la la la,
yes,
and he's a professional.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
All you gotta do is just give him the. But the whole thing is, I don't know. I'm not sure what like. The Ravens' game plan was not great. Like
it was not
you
their normal game plan.
all year, you were a running team. You were the most running team in the NFL, and you only ran the ball 6 times. I don't know what I don't know what the game plan was. They were expecting Lamar to just drop back and beat Patrick Mahomes. That was never going to happen.
No, man, and you know what? Patrick Mahomes is starting to get on my damn nerve.
Hey man,
Okay,
one thing I'm gonna say, I'm not doubting Patrick Mahomes again, man.
listen,
I
listen.
can't do it, man.
I'm not taking away from his ability to sling the ball. I'm not taking away his ability to manage his team. What I am taking away from him is he's beginning to become a diva. He's beginning to
Oh yeah, a little
uh
bit.
a little man. Look, when what was it? Their last regular season game, I think they lost off of that penalty where they're split in, lined up, offsides, and
Yep,
Patrick gets like a $10,000 fine for
yep. It was against the
cussing the
Bills.
refs out.
Yep.
Yeah, against the Bills, right? Okay, so you cuss the refs out, saying that's a terrible call, that shouldn't happen in these type of games, and blah blah blah. Whenever did you cuss your receiver out for doing step one of being a receiver?
So yeah, I don't. So Kadarius Toney is speaking of his receiver. Like, I'm not sure what he's doing. So he's been fucking up all year, right? And then last week when he's inactive, he goes on IG and is like, because I guess they designated him as like an injury scratch, and he goes
Mm-hmm.
on IG and says he's not injured, bro. That's how you get cut, bro. They're trying to help you out, okay? Because they could have
He,
said he's ass and we don't want him on the field, but instead they're trying to protect you, and then you go on Instagram and say you're not injured. Like, bro, this is why you're not playing. This is why.
hey, listen, I tell my players all the time, take care of the business.
Yes.
Take care of the business. You about to lower your stock. You better hope you come back next year after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like,
Because they going to make some changes and you might be part of it.
but the whole thing is the Giants gave him up for nothing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For nothing. And they picked him high. And they said, nah, we're
Mm-hmm.
good. You can
They
head on
said,
out,
look, we
bro.
know what it is. He been doing this shit in practice for
Yep.
years. Look,
Yep.
as when you play that outside receiver, your first thing that you're supposed to do once you break the huddle or once you get to the line is you check with your ref and go, am I
You
on?
look over to the ref, you
It's a,
hold that hand up,
and the ref either
and the
goes,
ref is
back
gonna
that
tell you
ass
that
up.
you're good, or he gonna tell you if you're not good.
So my thing is, Patrick, why are you cussing the refs out? He's like, yo, I tried to tell him to get back.
Yeah.
This man's sitting here looking all crazy, like, and so then
I
Patrick
mean,
gonna go and lose his mind and blah blah blah. Patrick, sit down. You lose your mind to the wrong person, baby.
you could take a screenshot of that play pre-snap and show it to somebody who's never watched a football game and ask them what's wrong with this pitcher, and they'll be able to tell you.
Is he supposed to be this far off that line?
Correct.
And then the worst part is on TV, they got the lines on there, so everybody's
Bro,
sitting there like, yo, back up.
like, not only was he offside, he was like a yard off. Like, it wasn't even close.
Right. Like mad offsides. So that's my only thing with Patrick Mahomes. Like, dog, you come at the wrong people, baby. Like, you over here yelling at the refs, causing a whole
He's trying
scene.
to protect his teammates, which I guess is admirable, but
Hold your teammate accountable.
yeah, that's the thing. I think sometimes you kind of got to be an asshole, especially when you're Patrick Mahomes.
If you're a quarterback and you make $250,000 on $500 million, you have the
If
right.
I think if that was Tom Brady, do you think he would have cussed his ass out on the sideline? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes, he would have.
real fast. He wouldn't have hiked the ball because he would have noticed my dude is offsides.
Yes.
But that's
Like,
another thing too. That's another thing. Part of your read, part of your post snap read as a quarterback, you check and make sure everybody is on sides.
Owen Winston, where style meets sophistication. Elevate your wardrobe with our premium collection of timeless fashion, from high-end fragrances to casual essentials. Owen Winston is your destination for refined elegance. Visit owenwinston.com.
So Pat, you mad at all the wrong people. You should be mad at
yeah, and
yourself.
then though the worst part is that then when he met up at midfield with Josh Allen, he's bitching to Josh Allen. Nah, bro. You talking to the wrong person.
Right. Hey, Josh over here sitting there, hey, I would have had my guy right. Especially at that point in the game. I would have broke the huddle talking about, hey, everybody be on their P's and Q's right now. We don't need no
Yep.
penalties.
Yep.
Right? Especially when I know this man been messing up his whole life. I'm looking looking him dead in the face. Don't be offsides.
Hey,
He go,
that's
and
where
why
you
he line up
are
like a dumb nigga too?
you are talking to the huddle, but you're really only talking to one person.
Right. Tell him, listen. You look around and then you come right back. Listen, nobody, and I mean nobody, be offsides. We don't need no penalties right now. We're trying to win the game.
Yeah,
He
well,
look he
that.
and you know what? That probably was the conversation in the huddle too. And he was like, "Yup,
Yep, got it. Yep.
yup. Got the scooting up. Didn't even
Yeah,
check. He just looking down the line, and that's the worst part. He probably looked like where. That's my question for what's his name, Kadarius. Where was you looking?
man.
Because you sure wasn't looking at the ball. You'd have been like, okay, yeah, I'm way too
Yes,
far off
like
on the ball.
dude. It's the whole play is bad. It's just
You didn't check the
like,
ball. You didn't
like
check
you
with the
just said.
ref.
All you had to do was line up and look, and you would have saw that ball. Oh wait, let me back up a little bit.
My,
Even if the ref told you you were good, you would still back up.
my man said, He's like, I'm such an elite receiver that the ball stay behind me.
And then they got the nerve to get mad because, of course, from that play was the Travis Kelce pitch, and it was a great play. But like
Yeah,
your boy lined up offsides, and it's not. There's nothing you can say about it.
we were close. We were close.
We were close.
But yeah, but so I was talking to which this is all conspiracy. My wife was talking about that the NFL, the Super Bowl colors, right, were supposed to be red and purple,
The logo, yeah.
right? And so like people have also been saying like, we'll see, that's why that was confirmation on how we were supposed to know that the NFL was scripted. However, no one anticipated Taylor Swift to generate this much money. And so they were in my opinion, me and my wife that we were talking about was that how the script was supposed to go? And then she came on the scene and just money went through the
She said.
roof.
She said, "Script, nah."
And they were like, look, look, we got 351 million from her. We gotta take them to,
Yes,
and it's Patrick Mahomes. We gotta take them to the Super Bowl.
correct.
Like,
And I think it's going to be a great game. Two great teams. I mean, the Chiefs have had their ups and downs, but for the most part, as long as they got Patrick Mahomes, they're going to be
yeah.
at the very least an AFC Championship game every year. That's
As a matter of
just
fact, big shout out to Travis Kelce because he just broke Jerry Rice's record for most catches in the
Travis
playoffs. Like,
Kelce is a dog.
he's that guy. I'm not gonna take anything from him. But honestly, not. And I'm a huge fan of people who win, right? So
Mm.
I want Kansas City to win, but I hope Christian McCaffrey goes off.
Yeah, I feel like this would be one of those Super Bowls where I can honestly say I don't care who wins
Yeah.
because I wouldn't mind seeing Brock Purdy
Mm-hmm.
get his dub because I'll never understand the hate that man gets. I don't get it.
Bro,
I don't get
you
it. Dude
you talking
is
about God made it so you could play quarterback.
top 5 in every statistical category. And
Like
somehow
think of his road.
people still view him as an average quarterback. I don't understand it.
I like what Cam said about him. Cam said he's a game manager. And a lot of people took that as Cam was talking shit. And it's like, do you know what a game manager is? Chris Paul, game manager.
All quarterbacks are game managers.
You see what I'm saying? Like people who can control the outcome of a game, people that can control the tempo of a game, like that is a game manager. Someone who is locked in all the time, has his players locked in. Tom Brady, okay, he's the GOAT. Everyone knows that. Game manager. So
Yeah, that's the
when
thing.
Cam
Like,
gets on his podcast and says, "Hey, Purdy is a game manager," y'all are weird for saying he's talking trash about that man.
yeah, I don't think he meant it the way that it came out. Like, I think I would have to go back and listen to it, but I understood what he was saying, but the way that it was coming out, it just didn't come out the way that he
Right,
probably would have
right.
wished. So, now it's going to look like hate, but like, people forget those first 3 Super Bowls in New England with Tom Brady. He was a game manager.
Right.
Like he had an
Right.
amazing defense, and all he had to do was not turn the ball over. That was it.
Okay. So think of Purdy now. He's got an amazing offense.
Yes.
He's got players around him. He has one
Yeah.
job: get
I
the ball
mean,
to them.
Purdy plays with C-Mac is for sure Hall of Famer. Kittle's going to be a Hall of Famer. Debo's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. Then if you look at the defensive side, Warner's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Man,
Like they have a stacked team, but you can't hold that against him.
that's why, in my opinion, this is probably going to be either a very low scoring Super Bowl, or on the flip side, it's
I
going to be a
don't
very
think it's
high.
going to be.
I
I
mean,
think
I
it's
know.
going to be a high scoring game because Kansas City plays a lot of man, and
Yeah.
Brock's best numbers this year are against man. So I think it's going to
Mm,
be a good game.
hey, look, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I know it's still next weekend. It's next weekend, right?
Yeah, well, look,
Yeah.
my wife is the most excited to see Usher. So,
You know what? That's where I was going to next.
yes,
Because,
yes,
hey, anybody who actually knows me knows how I
yes.
feel about Usher Raymond. And that has
Well,
been my father figure.
hey, it seems like she's more excited to see him at the halftime show, and we was front row to see Usher two
Look,
years ago.
look, hey, it's a big honor to be in the halftime show. Like, you gotta think, this is normally like big names that are in the, so like that is just a nice little piece of his legacy
Hmm.
to throw in. I remember my wife was like, what do you think he's gonna do? I was like, this man has hits after
He has
hits,
so
and
many
he's dropping an
hits.
album that same day.
Yes, yes, he has so
He's
many
dropping an
hits.
album that same day. Like, geeked.
I'm
I've
also
already got
gonna
him
tell you
downloaded.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, got to get a sitter, right? Get the kids in order. I do recommend going to the residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
I recommend. You're
Yeah.
gonna spend too much money. You got to just accept that. But
Look,
it was great.
I've been on 2 Usher tours already. That would just complete my trifecta, if you will, to go to a
And
residency.
it's a really the place that he does it only holds like 5,000 people maybe. So
Yeah.
it's a really intimate
See,
venue.
my
So yeah,
problem
it was
is,
dope.
if he get to go singing "There Goes My Baby" to my wife, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like geeking out. Like, I'm going like,
Look, look,
oh my god.
look. I don't know why everyone's getting mad about this. I wish that he would have did that.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Yes. Because if you gonna spend the money, look, I need everything I can get.
I'm gonna be at home like, hey babe, look, I'm gonna do like Usher did to you.
This is gonna benefit everybody.
Man. I'm like, hey, you think that clip is still up of me screaming in front of Usher here while he dancing with you?
Hey, they gonna see a clip. Who is that screaming? Is that you, man? No, that's Owen.
It was my husband. He's a huge Usher fan. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. He must have blacked out or something. I don't know what happened.
Hey, look, this is good stuff, man. I love it. We're gonna try to do this every week, y'all. Try to just recap the week on what's going on in entertainment and sports. Again, I'm your man Owen. Got my brother James with me. This is another episode of the Quick Convo. Make sure you go like, subscribe, jump on, do all the things you got to do to make sure you see us and listen to us, comment. Love the comments. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother.
Always good, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Podcast is sponsored by Movement, your passport to a healthier, stronger you. Unleash your potential, sculpt your body,